Welcome in. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Wow. What a day today is already. Starting off the day strong. Yo, few things. Schedule changing. Not this one, though. Still going to remain Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. However, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are going to be streaming around 6 p.m. This isn't a decision I made lightly. It's a decision I wanted to test out things. Casey, welcome in. So I wanted to do some testing of time slots. I've been watching some tutorial videos and stuff, like I said, about, how to make streams grow and stuff like that. Getting on the wait list or being a waiting room for big streamers, essentially. That's kind of where I'm, not only the community that I have grown, the community in general, music community, other music communities, kind of getting myself in position to raid them if possible. Like we did some stuff yesterday because we were Saturday and Sunday we did some unusual streams. They're giveaways. That's still, by the way, we're still doing the giveaway. It's still in full effect. As long as we can get 10 subs in chat, it'll activate. If it doesn't work out this way, then you know what? We'll have to rethink some things, but don't wait for me to rethink, because I don't know when or where. So I'm making these bold decisions, just based off of, well, not only to make it hard, but giving away a master somebody's song for virtually the price of a sub is a really good deal. You know what I mean? So whoever gets that, they're gonna get a really good deal. Okay, that's the thing. And it would behoove some of you who are subscribers to get in on this, especially if you are looking for somebody to master your music. And you know what I mean? Now, does mastering your music mean it's that your song is going to sound good? Not at all. Not at all. All of mastering your music means is I'm going to take whatever is given to me, and if there's, like, for example, clicks and pops, I'll try to remove clicks and pops. If it's not loud enough, I'll try to make it loud enough. If it's muddy, I will try to not make it muddy through mid-side processing. I'll run it through my processing and my gear in order to get it to a targeted loudness that I'm comfortable with, as well as kind of bake in some of the processing that I've done with my gear, and then get it ready for mastering. So does mastering mean that if you write something that is, great, that I'm going to make it sound even better? Absolutely not. I'm just going to get it ready for the platforms. It'll probably sound a bit better, but really 99% of something sounding good is the artist. That even with a recording situation, 99% of the time, it's the artist whose tones, whose finger positioning on their guitar is going to make for good recordings. Okay, so gain staging, for example, mixing correctly, doing it all right. Now, is there a wrong way to mix? Yes, there is a wrong way to mix. On Saturday, we had some people come in that I wanted to give feedback to, but they had dropped their song in and left. Maybe I was talking a little bit too much. It was definitely an off day, but we had some songs that came in here that were just really, the gain staging, just everything about it was, they were trying to be punk. Unfortunately, there's a wrong way sometimes, you can still achieve punkness and sound good. Okay, and you can still have good lyrics, but bad execution of the product, the product is not just the lyrics. The product is the combination of every component that goes into writing a song. So today, we are going to be doing some songwriting / recording of music. It's been waiting. We've been doing some mixing and, you know, holding off on things. We've been getting kind of interrupted a lot by feedback. I just want to make it clear. I love feedback. It really has put my stream on the map. I am thankful to feedback for that reason. But I don't want to get sucked into it, y'all. Okay? You know what I mean? It's like saying, oh, you got a job, it pays more, but you're not happy because you don't get to do what you want to do. It's not, that's kind of that, you know. It's not that I'm not happy for listening to your music. It's that my goal was to produce music in here. Now the feedback has definitely helped me gain a community. It's gained some traction, and I'm going to be quite honest, I love it. I really do. But getting sucked into it and that expected of me throughout the week, it can be a little difficult to get into my own groove with my own projects when that happens. And I've noticed some people come into stream and it's almost like it is required of me to give them feedback, and they will not take no for an answer, even if they're not willing to pay for the days that it's not free. They will push me and push me and push me and wonder why. And it's almost like the customer service, you know, like the customer is always right, which is not true, but you know what I mean. It's almost like it is expected. It is a entitlement. For some people feel entitled that they deserve feedback. They're releasing a song on Friday. They need feedback right away, and they put it all on me, that it's supposed to be my job to do the feedback to get them ahead in life, which is absolutely wrong. So please, y'all, don't get in the mindset that I owe you anything when it comes to feedback. Okay, it's a fun stream. I give really solid advice, and it's a professional advice, you know. And there's other feedback streams if you're on a time crunch, if you're not willing to pay. We're testing something out today too. We've upped the price on our feedback during the week. Yes, that's right. It used to be 1 sub per song. Now it's going to be 2. It's double. Maybe, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see how high can I go. I was going to charge $20 per song, but I thought that was a little extreme. I know other feedback streamers who do that. I know other people who charge $20 to hear the song, and they're not charging for the environment. They're just they're doing it essentially because people will pay for that. But this is a professional studio. I can certainly go that route. But I am not. I want to just take it slowly, and you know, raise the price slowly, see if that works. I'm not trying to deter people, but I am certainly trying to make it a little bit more to where people can come into the stream and learn music production too, because it's not only, definitely, certainly, most positively not all about music feedback. It really is. I don't want to get sucked into a corner, or pushed into a corner rather, that I have to be the feedback stream. You know, I do really good feedback, and I'm in fact probably one of the best feedback streams here on Twitch. I've been told this by many, and you know what? I stand by it too. I mean, there's a few others that have really good setups too, that give really good feedback, and we all do it differently. So I'm not gonna diss anybody's feedback, but I definitely think mine is of the highest quality, and with the highest quality gear and monitors that money can buy. So with that said, the Industrial Revolution, what's up? Welcome in. Can say. So yeah, so that's my take on the feedback right now. We're going to get the stream started with some recording. Good morning to everyone who drinks coffee on Mondays. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. God, it's a nice day, beautiful outside. It's a great start of the week. You know, butterflies are butterflying, bees are buzzing. My son caught a lizard the other day, And I got, you know what it had? So he caught this lizard, this little alligator lizard in the backyard. And I went to PetSmart um, to get some gear for it, like a, you know, a little box, you know. I was gonna go the full thing, like buy an $84 tank with a heater and all that, which I actually should have done because it had everything in it, and I should have done that. It was like nice, it was glass. Instead, I spent $52, 30, you know, some dollars less, right? and for a plastic container and all the dirt and all the other stuff that goes along with it to go in there, and no heater. I was like, damn, I should have just got the original idea and just gone all out, you know? But I wanted to see how, you know, 'cause the lizard's gone, like under the dirt. So it's like I got the heater on in the house. So this lizard, man, it's costing me some money already, you know? But I love my son, and, you know, my daughter as well. They love, you know, that's like an adventure and experimenting and all that stuff they're doing. So I don't want to say no, you know, just buy the damn shoes, right? Oh, you're going to a concert? What? Woo. Who? I haven't been to. You're going to be sad. I don't know when the last concert I really went to was. Isn't that weird? Is that sad to say? Oh, Gary Newman. Sweet. Newman. Oh, Newman. Hmm. Ah. So is he going to be in like LA or something? Hmm. Okay, so let me get this set up here. Morning light, midnight ride. I also have some collaborations I want to work on. My music still playing? Okay. Damn, dogs. Another interesting thing that happened to me today is the washing machine started leaking last night, and I don't know how long it's been doing that. No. Oh, Grand Rapids. Nice. Yeah. Is he still doing like he's still doing it? He's still kicking, huh? That's funny that you don't get as many industrial artists out that way. I mean, the guy is like an original, dude, you know? Newman. I wonder if it's gonna like be like and not so much industrial. It's gonna be more like synthwave type shit, you know? It's like punk. He's touring the Frontline Assembly and Ministry. We're not getting Ministry. Oh. Yeah, like industrial's made it's made a comeback through like synthwave, you know? But like industrial rock, I haven't heard a lot going on lately, especially with the industrial rock scene. I mean, I'm not 100% like following the scene as much as I used to, but definitely was heavily influenced by the genre as I was when I was a kid. Um, you know what I mean? Let's see here. Are you a musician too, industrial? I thought you were, didn't you? Yeah, you've dropped a few songs in the stream. Why am I forgetting? Um, oh yeah, and like still even like in 2004, I would say it was really popular like 99, 2000, and that's when I was really into it. Ah, you know? Yeah, like one of my favorite bands, not other than Nine Inch Nails, was My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. They were like a mix between industrial and like metal. It was like because of the yelling and all that shit. You remember them? I mean, industrial music though, like in Hollywood, there used to be industrial parties, and it was so. You know what? The funny thing about industrial bands is they're incredibly easy to do front of the house work for. No, I'm not joking. Like, especially because they're a lot of they're plugged in direct in. A lot of them would use like Helix systems, direct in Helix pedal boards that I worked with, and then not to mention a lot of the drummers were using electronic drums, so that was super easy to get levels for because you didn't have to worry about miking up the drum set. But I remember, I mean, there was some industrial bands who didn't have electronic drums, but they kind of popularized, the Roland V drums when they first came out. A lot of the industrial bands were using the V drums, and they were just super easy to because there's the component of electronic music, so they're direct in with their electronic devices, keys and stuff like that. And yeah, like a lot of them would just go direct in with their uh, Helix systems. I mean, the Helix wasn't around early, but later on, much later. But even then, like they had it was just I don't know. For me, it was a little bit easier, more of a streamlined process. It might just be like my experience, but maybe many have had different experiences with that. Definitely haven't done front of the house work longer than many. So, but I remember that for me, that was one of the things I enjoyed about industrial bands too. The very dialed in sound. You know, I was really into Cyclone 9, and I remember them. Yeah, yeah, I remember them. Yeah, and what's funny is Interpol or Interscope took a lot of the kind of risque industrial bands. It was like this branch of Atlantic Records that went with all the kind of controversial, like Trent Reznor alike, Trent Reznor like people, kind of pushed the envelope a little bit with their style and some of their music videos even. Let's see here. Where are we on the keys? So I'm over here now in Studio One, and obviously, again, the windows completely switch. Does this all the time. Does this all the time. I ain't gonna lie, it does this all the time. There we go. There we go. There we go. We kind of got things set up a little bit better too here with the whole mixing. There we go. Okay, let's get over to the if I'm gonna bring chat over here with the phone with me over here so I can watch Look at chat. Wait, I got a message. You're on? Yeah, I'm on. I'm on. Streaming. Laggy Haggy ended up getting a Insta 360 for his stream. Excited for that. Let me just get set up here. Make sure we're all good here. Good. Interesting. All right. So, as you can see, we're just we got all of our microphones, and I think the headphones are plugged in too. Yep, we're good on 3. I was like contemplating on getting this song kind of recorded. Yeah. I was kind of combining 2 songs together that I actually don't want to do anymore. Not that I don't want to do the songs. I don't want to combine. I want to do Midnight Ride and then Live It Up. Tonight We Fly. By the way, this song called Midnight Ride, it was written by my friend and I back in junior high. Like, shit, over, oh my God, 30 years ago. Okay, if not more. Wrote the song 30 years ago, and I kept the groove. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw lyrics on this, and I ended up rewriting the song, and you know, just staying true to it. And I was like, you know, I need to. This song is too good to not be recorded. It's like the lyrics and everything about it that I put in are very. They're just very unique, you know. Then we got a few other songs. We got some collaborations. I'm thinking on Wednesday we're gonna get to it'll be collaborations, you know. But today it's gonna be all about me day, you know. And I'm gonna try to deter people from feedback by charging them a little bit more Fedia for during the week feedback. You know what I'm saying? I just can't take it anymore, guys. I can't. I love doing feedback. Don't get me wrong. I do. I really do love doing it. I love it. You know. Just I also love my music. I love working on my music as well. And if I get sucked into doing feedback all the time, then you know. So let's see with the vocals. So we're gonna record these vocals. We've got vocals for the song. So tonight we fly over your skies. I think I wrote everything down in this here book. It's funny. The song was like actually quite long. Song was quite long. We got Dr. Jesus. He'll fix everything. Okay, Story of the Times. Ooh, Pip the Duck. Pip the Duck. Wait a second. Pip the Duck. I have a musician friend who's helping out on a new song. Hell yeah. That's awesome. What does he play? Okay, I think I don't know. Let's look at real quick. I just want to see if we have this. Because if we didn't, I think, damn, I've got a few songs that I've actually created that I have not released yet. And that's there's a few. And one of them could be Pip the Duck. Let's look up Pip. No. The duck? Really? Songs. Hip. Oh, motherfucker. Did I not record Pip? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Ooh, 2018. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hip the duck. Oh, last. No, there's no way. No way. I have you miss. Okay, I read that. There's no way. Hold on a second. No way. I know I wrote this song, and I know I got. Just looking at my files right now. I know I recorded this song. At least in 2023. Let's see. We get hit with ads. For your love, I'll give you anything. Da, 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 da. Will you be my lover? Feeling lo-fi, that's definitely a new one. I know I re-recorded Pip. Yeah. Have I read any books to help me? Not really. Not audio production books. No, not so much. I like lots of YouTube videos, and Studio One actually has a lot of really good tutorials. Like they're really on it when it comes to like they're Gregor and Joe Gilder or whatever his name is. They're really good at keeping us up to speed with the newest and most exciting features that Studio One has. But I just kind of I picked brains of people who went to school for music. I literally like I had a friend who went to school for audio engineering, acoustical engineering, and we would talk like on the daily. We still he moved back to Argentina, I think. But yeah, oh man, I loved that guy. He's still hopefully he moves back here because I think he was just an amazing human being. Uh, but yeah, I would just it's just constantly practicing, getting getting in bed with people who do music as well and learning from them and lots of YouTube tutorials. I also grew up in it. My dad was a sound mixer for the motion picture industry, which has nothing to do with music production, but it did get me involved. It got me affiliated with production and mixing boards and microphones. So the thing that a sound mixer and a basically a sound mixer and a recording engineer, there's some differences in terms of one it's music versus dialogue or even sound effects and stuff like that. But like yeah, for the most part it was just simple. Like I was aware of microphones. My first microphone was a 57. My dad had a bunch of them. He had a Mackie console he would work on. And so I got introduced to it real early, and I loved to record. And so I was always recording as a kid, just recording everything, literally, and with whatever medium my parents gave me. Um, You know what I mean? I'm trying to look further into sound design, so I'm looking into purchasing a book. I'm not just sure how much people get out of reading that kind of stuff. I think it's useful. If you're, I think like there was a couple Bobby Osowski books, okay, that I did buy or not buy. I downloaded the PDF files that I referred to. It's like you'll go to school and the Bob Osowski books are like literally the textbooks they'll hand out at many of the schools that teach music and stuff. So I did download a couple of his books back in, yeah, so there's maybe that, but I didn't really go too deep into them. I would just use them as references, and verification, when I'm watching something online. Also, like produce like a pro with Warren Hewer. He's great. Some things I think him and I are fundamentally different on. I mean, he's a big time producer. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with everything they say. Um, but a lot of the people that like the Burl Audio, when they would do their listening events for the course of 5 6 years, I would go to those listening events, and they were free, and they were all like they would be in LA or Malibu or other parts of California or even throughout the country. And whenever they were close, I would go. I would also visit a lot of the local recording studios and just kind of ask questions, and if they needed help, with something, I'd volunteer. Even happened with before Scott Weiland died. I actually helped him set up his Trident console. Forgot what series was, but it was a Trident, and they had bought it from, I think, Sesame Street or something like that. And so I went to those studios and helped them set up their consoles and volunteered my time. And while I was volunteering, I was asking tons of questions. And my friend actually told me he was kind of embarrassed because he was the front of the house for their Wildabouts band. And he's like, "Stop asking so many questions." And I'm like, I can't. I ask a lot of questions. I'm sorry. And it's funny because I wasn't afraid to ask questions. I don't care if they're offended by it. You know what I mean? If they are, then, whatever, fuck you. You know what I mean? If you can't like teach me about what if I'm asking a question, which by the way, I asked questions of the main engineer, and he answered me. So it's not like he wasn't like, "Oh my God, I don't want to answer you. You should know." My first question to him was actually, what do you with compression, and how do you know how to use, like, I at the time back in the days, compression was relatively new to me. And so I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, "All I do," was the best advice ever, by the way. He's like, "All I do is turn the knobs. I don't know where they need to be. I just turn them and I listen. That's it. And if it sounds good, I go with it." It was the best answer I ever got from somebody, you know what I mean? So, yeah, music people can be pretty snobby with music knowledge. Yeah. Um, no, you could call them up, but I was invited to the studios. And like Burl has these listening events that you go on their website, and they would give you a date and time. They'll be at this studio. You sign up, and then you get an invitation from them. That's how I generally would go. But yeah, you can call them and ask, "Hey, can I check out?" Like, I'm sure they have internships that you don't. If you can afford to not get paid any money, um, a free internship, which I don't know if they still do anymore, but there is a possibility. Maybe some studios will offer like internships for whatever a certain amount of time. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be. That's kind of how I worked in the restaurant industry too. Like all these, after I did this really crazy policy work job in DC, and it was just fucking just not me. I was not a policy person. Um, and I mean, I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot how to organize and all that. There's nothing I didn't learn from it. But like afterwards, I ended up working. I took a pay cut and ended up working in these like high-end kitchens. And the only way I got hired in the high-end kitchens as a line cook in these really nice kitchens is by volunteering first. Like literally, I would work one job during the day, volunteering all day in the kitchens. And then my policy job, I would write all my reviews, all my summaries, all my papers, do all my research at night. And so at nighttime till about 4 in the morning, I'd be working, or I'd be doing like 8 to 9 hours worth of work, just writing papers and research. And then the other time during the day in the morning, it would be spent in the kitchens and volunteering. And that's how I got hired in the kitchens. I eventually, they liked me, and once I was done with the other job, I got hired in the kitchen. Like, it was a seamless transition. But that's the thing. I did an internship at a multi-million-dollar studio, but the manager there was a goofball, had me going on. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. That's kind of how it is too with many. Like, I wanted to work at one point in my life, I was like, I want to work at a brewery and learn how to brew beer. And I saw the whole process of that job, and it's like, first you gotta start on the bottom as a grunt and clean toilets and all that shit. And I'm like, no, nope, that's not me. I mean, I'm not starting from the bottom. You know how many times I've started from the bottom? I'm just like, no, no, no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to start from the bottom anymore. I've done it. I've done the grunt work so many times, whether it was working in kitchens, whether it was in the core, whether it was in the policy room. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of that, and I ended up not doing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just. I'm trying to find Pip the Duck. It's so funny. I'm trying to find this damn song. I think what it's going to be is I have an original recording of this song. Could it be Mama Told Johnny? No. I wish there was an easier way to search. I cried. That could be it. Ooh. Ooh. Spin-off, new song. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got some interesting blessings. Oh my God, you guys remember the Blessings by like Visionaries, Beat Junkies? I don't know if you're into that. Yeah, they had me going back and forth to Guitar Center to lie about how broken headphones broke to get a replacement. Oh, that's some fucking. That's not cool. Having you do that, they can't go do that themselves. That's fucked up. I knew guys in the sound in like growing up when I would work with my dad as a sound mixer. I would be the boom operator, and I remember hearing stories about a lot of sound guys. They would back in the days it was only guys, but now there's both genders. But back in the days, I remember for the most part it was like a male dominated field. I would see a few female sound mixers back in the days, but now it's more so than it used to be. But they used to call them sound guys back in the days. Now that's not even a word that applies. But the sound mixer would, they would get booms, which are expensive. The boom for their boom microphones, they're expensive, and the production team would pay for. Oh, I broke my boom. So which he didn't, and the production team would just give him a new one, replace it, like nothing. So I know, like, that's just some dishonest shit right there. I mean, I damn the man, but sometimes doing that type of shit, it's just like, where does it end? Would you steal from just anybody? Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find this song. Let's just go Pip. So I got an older version of the song from 2018. Let's see what this doesn't even show me anything. Not even. Damn. If I could find this song, that would be great, but whatever. Not gonna dwell on it. 5 years ago. That's so weird. Gotta be in here. It's really gotta be in here. Because we got the blessings up in here. Oh yeah, it's in here. Cool summer. Ooh. And it's a cool. It's like I could enter the search, but for some reason I feel like doing it this old school way might be the way to do it. I cried and confirmation. The electronic perspective of my, oh my God. All right, let's just go back to Midnight Ride. For your love, let's go Midnight Ride. What's up, Hugsy? How you doing? Welcome in. All right, let's get over to this guitar. I spent like way too much time. I'm thinking, I gotta set my sampling. So I also gotta put in a new Nixel. It's me, but I can't write on the chat. Huh? You can't write on chat. I don't know what that Nixel. It's me, but I can't write on the chat. I'm not too certain. I'm misunderstanding, but it's all good. No worries. I hope you're well. All right, so over here, I'm getting set up for. I feel like this has got to be a short song or something. I don't really have much more for it, you know? But I do want to, like, the structure of it, it's just not right to me yet. And I haven't changed I changed my guitar strings, but I don't want to change them again. They just got changed a month ago. I cannot write in chat without my, Nixel account. I got you. Got you. Is that like a VPN or something? Is that what Nixel is? I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to certain names of things. Nixel. I'm wondering if that's like a different account name or something on Twitch, or if that's like a VPN you're using or something. Okay. All right, let's get over here. And I got to start practicing my looping. I'm so behind with my ideas here. Like the other day, I was thinking of an idea. I was thinking of an idea, and it was kind of grandiose. It was on Saturday. I was a little drunk. Okay, gotta admit, I was a little drunk. I definitely was drunk. Yeah, on Saturday, I had me a few old fashions, like 3. I was cooked. Um, and so let's see, how's this look here? That's cool. Camera could be a little bit, could turn a little bit more in the other direction, I would say. Um, is not verified by a number. I cannot write. Nexel is not verified by a number. Oh, I'm not really familiar with any of that. This doesn't. The camera has churned all that it can churn, Captain. If it churns any harder, it could blow, Captain. Well, there. How's that? Oh, hell's bells, baby. Oh, hell's bells. Okay. And then this is going to be interesting once it goes back into Conmon mode. We are now not calibrated. Do that. Update. Update. Then keys. Those are good. Guitars. Those can move over slightly. There we go. Throne. Aww. Aww. That's so cute. Aww. Synths. That little artwork there, I got that when I was in China. I think we're good. The heck? Hello. Hello. Ooh. There we go. So we got the U87 right over there. That's hot. That's hot. Whee! Yeah, there we go. Boop. All right. Am I making you dizzy? Sorry, chat. Okay. All right. So what we've got going on right now is we're gonna write some music. I think I'm gonna do a scratch track of it. Let's see. Tempo is gonna definitely be 115. I think we already agreed on that. That sounds good. I don't know how, like, this song has to be, it's not like a song that can be short, but it's also not a song that should be like that long either. You know, so let's see. Number 5, of course. Of course. Of course. Number 5. Hello, hello. Of course. What's up, Laggy? Welcome in. Y'all, if y'all haven't given if you need somebody to follow this dude right here. Okay, Laggy Haggy. Oh, that image came up. There's no sound on this image, but on this video that he has in there. We'll find another video here. All right. Save. I have to restart Studio One. I'm having some difficulties with Studio One right now.
And every man I see's got a tear in his eye. They know what's coming and they don't know why. Oh no, it's just an animal show. It's so new to me now.
That won't be a problem.
Oh no, it's
Hello.
an animal show. It's so
Okay. We're not getting audio. Input 5. Let's just. All right, I'm turning off I just turned off my interface right now. Luckily, I have another interface just for this microphone, just in case we have issues. But it seems like we are having straight up issues right now with Studio One. So I'm restarting my interface and seeing that if that helps. It should help. It should do the trick. Late start today with the music. I wanted to get it going. Actually, wait till Studio One. Wait. Redo it and let's wait. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Populating list. I don't know. Sometimes this happens. I don't know if it's Studio One, if it's a sound card, if it's all the loopback software. Still. Hello. We are not getting audio in input 5. This is this is really fucked up right now. I'm getting frustrated here. I might have to restart my stream. Y'all bear with me. I might have to restart my system. Wait. No, I don't want to save changes to it. Yeah, I might have to restart this fucking system real quick. Bear with me, guys.